good morning, good morning. Today is Saturday. Emma Jean is in the building, and I screwed the pooch Friday. Yeah. Y'all heard where I was at Friday. Woohoo. And the first day of Emma Jean, and that was my weight. What? So, I'm going to tell y'all what I ate yesterday because I did not record myself eating most of the day, and it was because yesterday was a full and impactful day. So after I woke up to a 245.8 scale determination right there on that scale, I proceeded to eat clean all day until the evening. I had the coffee, juice, bacon, and eggs that y'all saw me have. Then my snack was a handful of pistachios. Then for lunch, I had a foot-long sub. Okay, before you put your jersey glasses on, because you shouldn't have your jersey pants and glasses and t-shirts on. I only ate 3 inches of it because I bought it so I could have it for lunch for the weekend. That's my weekend treat that I get to have, a Sub King. And I had it on wheat bread, and it was basically turkey and ham with all of the vegetation. Y'all will see it today because I'm going to have it for lunch again today. So I had that sandwich, but I gobbled it. Like, I was driving. I was going to eat on the bus, and you all would have saw it. But then, after I took care of my business, my son woke up late. I was talking with my bestest Alabama friend on the phone, and my day just drug on. So we didn't get out in the streets like we were supposed to. So it was almost time for me to get back on my bus. I'm rushing him to the bank to do what he had to do at the bank, and I just grabbed my sandwich and I inhaled it. Like, I didn't even taste it. It was just like, because my son, I gave him half of the 6 inch, and I had half of the 6 inch. I got another 6 inch in there. So I had 3 inches. He had 3 inches. He ate his like a normal human being. I ate mine like this. Because I'm driving, right? That's the driving here. And then I got the sound here, and I'm just inhaling it. So I was hungry, though. I was like borderline hungry because I usually eat at 11. And it was almost 1 o'clock, and I needed to be back on the bus at 1:30. So I needed to eat my lunch, get back, because I had to pre-trip my bus, check my engine, and then check my air brake. So that's like a 15-minute thing before I could actually pull off and go. And so, yeah, I inhaled the sandwich, and I felt like I was still hungry. Then I went and I got, my kids was good the last week of school before the break, and they've been good these 2 days. So I went and got them fat now laters, and they had chips for like 25 cents. No, 20 cents. So I bought 5 bags of chips. So I just spent the last 2.5 hours talking to my baby mama. I don't even righteously remember what we were talking about. So I got to go watch what I talked about to you all, and then come back and complete my conversation with y'all. I just want y'all to know what's going on. Okay, so I realized where I was at. It's been some time now. But yeah, like I was saying, I had, y'all saw what I had for breakfast, and then I had the Sub King 3 inches worth of the Sub King sandwich, which wasn't bad because they prepared it as if the same way I would prepare it at home, so it still count as me being healthy. And I ate restaurant food, but because I saw exactly what they did, the whole point of the thing is for me to see exactly what someone does with my food, so it counted. So then for dinner, I had the roast potato cauliflower rice thing that I had the day before. I had that for dinner yesterday. So all of that was wonderful, good, and true. And then I had me like about 3 dark chocolate Hershey Kisses, 3, 4, something like that, dark chocolate Hershey Kisses. But that wasn't the bad part. So my son wanted some seafood. And he was like, Mom, you gonna buy me some seafood? And I'm just like, okay, because, you know, he always buy his mommy something. So he had the money. He just asked me to see if I was gonna do it, and I blew his mind by giving him $20. He went and got $25 worth of seafood, fried seafood. So he got Precious popcorn, shrimp, and French fries. So I was eating some of her popcorn, shrimp, and French fries, which it didn't taste good. Like it, I'm like trying to understand what my son. I like this was the best food ever. It wasn't. So he had fish, crab cakes, jumbo shrimp, fried okra, and something else he had. Some fried oyster, I think. But everything was fried. He didn't have French fries, but everything was fried. So I was like, and he had coleslaw because I wanted the coleslaw. That was the only thing I wanted out of his plate was the coleslaw. When I sent him, I was like, well, let me try the coleslaw because usually can't nobody fuck up coleslaw. They fucked up the coleslaw. The fish was nasty. The jumbo shrimp was nasty. And I say all this while I say I still partaked in it. And I'm sitting there like, ew, this is nasty. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Ew, this is nasty. Gobble, gobble, gobble. So that's why what you saw today happened. It's all of my own design. So there's that. And I was on the phone with my baby mama forever. So while I was on the phone with her, I had breakfast, which was coffee, juice, and some cheese. I was going to come back and finish this conversation with you all eating that after I answered the phone with her. But we stayed on the phone for 3 hours because that's how we get down. And no, it hadn't been forever since we talked. We just do that. We'll get on the phone and before you know it, we on the phone 3 hours. We was playing some kind of game that she bought. When I get it, I will definitely let y'all see it because she ordered me one. Because I said, ooh, I want that. You know, so when I go on some of these first dates, when the conversation get a little slow, I could just start picking guys' minds because it's called Mentally Stimulate Me. And it's basically a whole bunch of questions that you will ask a person you on a date with, or that, you know, or you just want, just questions you ask somebody you with just to pick their mind and see what they think on certain topics, which you can do on your own, but the guy made a game out of it. And you can play it with a group of people, or you can just play it with your significant other. And so she and I was playing it while we were talking on the phone. I was like, you know what, I should get that. And then when I'm going on a date, I randomly pull 3 and read them and be like, okay, these are the questions I'm going to ask if the conversation start to slow down. Whether I'm feeling him or not. If I'm feeling him, then more than likely the conversation ain't going to slow down. But if we're not feeling each other, you know, sometimes you just sit there and you just eat and it be like, womp, womp, womp. So that way I keep the conversation going. So at least I be to enjoy the whole day, even if it doesn't turn into anything. So she jumped and ordered it before I even, you know, had finished my thought. Like, we got off the phone and she texted me, your address now. And I sent her my address and she was like, it's on its way in the next 2 weeks. And I was like, what's on its way? She's like, the game. I said, oh. But that was a way of, when she bought it, it was just because she wanted to support an up-and-coming black entrepreneur. But she actually really liked the game. And I actually really, really liked the game. So now I will have it. Alright. It's like almost 11. So about 12 or so I'll be back eating in front of you. And spoiler alert, it'll be a third of that sub sandwich. So you can see exactly what the sandwich looked like that I ate yesterday. How about that? Also, what I'm doing today is paperwork for the job, paying bills. I thought I was taking my son to look for a car, but he's still in the bed, and it's after 11. And he knows his mother does not roll out late, so it may not happen. coconut oil. I got coconut oil. I ain't had no coconut oil since like the 3rd or 4th round of ACG. Race just bought it to me. See this big old container at Big Lots? It was $4. This. Dance for me, Daddy. No. Shake it. Shake it. Pop that thing, Daddy. Woo! Okay, so my uncle is coding. It might not. He might not make it out of the hospital. And I'm still praying for God's will to be done. But I just told Mom I'm not even gonna go to the hospital because, you know, all of this is going on and he's coding. So I'm just waiting to find out if they can get him past this, and I'll go see him when he get past this. But he's coding. All the doctors done ran in there, and Gloria called Mama crying, and I'm trying not to, so. Okay, so I feel so much better now that I'm going to come back on here. My Uncle Jimmy, he went home to glory about 2 hours ago. And we ain't got to worry about them slicing on him no more. And we ain't got to worry about him being in pain anymore because he's asleep. You know, until the Lord come back, that's what I personally believe. He sleep until God come back. So, he ain't in no more pain. There's nothing else wrong with him. To God be the glory. His will was done like it always is. I'm not making the chicken like I said. I'm making French fried potatoes, and I'm boiling up some hot dogs. So we're going to have hot dogs and French fried potatoes. That's dinner. Yeah. And I am using the air fryer. Happy birthday to you.